We start off today at Prim because Eddie has been returned. Yes. Come back to me, Ed. Come back to me. And, yeah, I think we emptied its inventory some time ago.
Hey there, youngster.
Hey there, Johnson Nash. Do you have anything for sale? Because we need to buy some crap, and I don't know. You don't have any. Excellent. You don't have anything I'm looking for. But how's Prim these days?
Got a new sheriff, as you know. Meyer's a bit rougher hewn than I might have liked, but he seems like a good sort. So far, so good.
All right.
Bye.
Well, if that's the case, then we're going to get out of here. Haven't tracked down any of the additional things we need.
Howdy.
It comes to me that there is a fire hose thing or two in the Bison Steve. And I'm kind of curious if any of the Powder Ganger guys are going to be back. I don't know if they respawn. I mean, I kind of feel like maybe they might, but I'm thinking they won't just because we do have a new sheriff in town, so to speak. Here it is. Ah, there's nothing in the fire hose box. That's a problem. Well, good that there was some stuff in there. And then the kitchen here might have some additional parts for what we're looking for. Although it's sure not seeming like it. Pilot lights. I mean, I guess we could get a pilot light from here. And then that way we don't have to steal one from the NCR. I mean, we're just basically going to take the pilot light that they have and repurpose it. But I guess this is fine. This is fine. Whatever. We'll continue on finding stuff in and about places as we carry on through the game. So this is good enough for now. Oh, we couldn't get into this door initially. This is one of those funny things of like, hey, what do you know? Made it back here, and we now have the skill required to get in here, although whether I can actually do it is a whole other story. About right there should be right. Excellent, look at that. There's all sorts of interesting stuff in here, including the maintenance key, which I don't actually know what that opens. Not going to worry about it, I guess. Is there anything of interest in here? I've been trying to make a mental note. Oh, look at that. There's a bunch of Med-X. We'll take that. We don't need the 9mm. But we will take those guys, and we'll take any bottle caps we can find. Yes, please. One of the things I've been kind of trying to make a mental note is not only of the stuff that we need to make the machine work in, the cooktop, the stove, the whatever, but also the random stuff we need to make weapon repair kits. Take that Sunset Sarsaparilla, yes please, and all those things, and the rest we don't really care about. So it gives us, I think, we go to our aid stuff here. I think that is indeed the only Sunset Sarsaparilla we have. Look at that, that's hilarious. But there was a couple of other things that I bought, and I'm not sure if they are considered an aid thing or what. I guess they're not in here because they're under the... They're going to be under the miscellaneous, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Disassembled weapon shipment. I don't remember what that's for. I have no clue. I know what the HEPA filters are for, but I don't think we're ever going to use them. So, yeah, I bought these random things. Stress and the Modern Refugee, a primer, and then a couple of other random things off of the Crimson Caravan. So, for now, let's call that good, and let's go somewhere else. So, just went to Mick and Ralph's, and decided to say, no, I don't work for one of the casinos. And apparently he has some special stuff. Holy crap, dude. I forgot about this.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Yeah, you do have some stuff. Dude, let's take a look at what you've got. Ballistic Fist. That might be better than the Power Fist. I'm honestly not sure. This is one of those things where it would be really nice to have a little more info about things. But, Embrace of the Mantis King. Holy crap. That, I wonder if Veronica would like that. That would probably work well for her. Grenade machine gun? Oh my gosh. I kind of want to play with the katana a little bit because Briscoe, is that his name? over at Novak has a katana blade. So that would be a nice upgrade there. Little Devil, that's a 12.7 millimeter pistol. Dude, that is fantastic. Nuka Breaker, that looks kind of fun. There's the Power Fist and the Power Fist. So I don't even know. I mean, I guess that's doing like 29, 32 damage at about half. Just out of curiosity, where was that Ballistic Fist? It's doing 60, yeah. I think the Ballistic Fist, does it require ammunition? I guess not, but I think it has to be like reloaded between attacks or something. Got a Ripper, that's basically like a chainsaw stick or chainsaw sword. Riot Shotgun. Man, dude's got some cool stuff. The Zap Glove, look at that. That'd be great for taking down the Brotherhood. He's got a couple of upgrades here. Power Fist Ported Chambers. Ripper HD Chain. Lots of ammo. Yeah, you've got some cool stuff, buddy. Like, no joke. Just straight up, he's got some cool stuff. Let's see if Ralph has anything for sale.
Hey, what can I get you?
Because he's going to have more tame things, which at this point, we don't have the money to buy all that other crap. So even though I'm very interested in a fair amount of it, I don't think we can really afford any of it right now. So I'm just going to kind of make a mental note that he has a fission battery. He's got a pilot light here. I'll buy that just because it's cheap. The fission battery, I don't want to buy. Wrench, duct tape, scrap metal, and something else is what we need for weapon repair kits. So we'll call that good. Okay. I might have to come back to this place once we have a crap ton of money, if we ever should find ourselves in that position. Okay. I guess they were just getting ready to go run. Anyway, let's go somewhere else now. At this point, it's time to just go to Vegas. We are gonna go inside. Oh yeah, this is where things go sideways for me because, yeah, I'm pretty sure this music's gonna be a problem. So what are you doing here, Benny?
Consider me your personal welcome wife. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance.
Well, that sounds cool.
Just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner.
That seems like that should be pretty easy to find. So why is a robot passing on his invitation?
Well, now, it was Mr. House that made Securitrons like me. Seems the least I can do is pass on his message. Don't dawdle. He'll be waiting.
Okay, well that sounds like a plan. Let us go find... Oh, look at that dude. He's just barfing up right there. I mean, this place is...
Why do they call it
This is Vegas, isn't it?
It's a train.
So that's the Lucky 38 right there. But where we're actually going is going to be on the other side of the wall there. We got the Gamora here. So let's go ahead, go this. Well, you know what? No, I'm okay with this. We were going to go say hi to Benny, but instead, Victor, how you doing?
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Thanks, Victor.
I see you brought some friends. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
That's kind of annoying. All right.
Come back soon now.
As he opens the door to the Lucky 38. All right, you guys, you're gonna have to wait outside. So sorry. I don't know that I remember my way through here, but I think that elevator is the way we're supposed to go. Just out of curiosity, can we take any of the stuff or anything anywhere? I mean, there should be like a kitchen or something, right? This is, oh yeah, look at that. That's that's where all the money is counted. Can we get through into any of these places? Inaccessible. Okay. I mean, how do we get in there? Is there a door on the side over here that I didn't see? Because I was busy running around the other way. There sure is. Look at that. Oh, and we can get in over here. gun cabinets, just gun cabinets everywhere as far as the eye can see. Oh, look at that. There's all sorts of stuff we can take in here. Some bottle caps. Lots of bottle caps, lots of bottle caps, lots of bottle caps. This one's open, interestingly enough, with a bunch of pre-war money. Well, sure, we actually have a bunch of that crap to sell. We'll need to get around to that at some point. Not going to worry about grabbing the rest of this stuff. It'll still be here. I don't know. Kind of sounded fun to just take a couple of pre-war monies just to see where that leaves us. Oh, there's a bar over there. That could be promising for our looking for random crap, but doesn't look like it. All these chip racks everywhere. That's kind of fun. Packs of cigarettes. It's interesting that this place is just basically empty. Empty, empty, empty. I mean, we're seeing NCR troops and others on the strip, so I'm pretty sure that means that other places are actually in use.
Where to, partner?
I guess the penthouse. You said that Mr. House wanted to see us, so... hi, Jane.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
Okay, who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
So, what can you tell me about Mr. House?
Why, Sugar, he's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know much about it. Sounds like you're pretty fond of him.
Well, of course I am, silly. Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here? Well, he single-handedly sent in his Securitrons to do it, but that counts in my book.
I mean, I guess I understand the logic there. I didn't realize robots could have such strong feelings about people.
Sugar, I may be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, my neuro-computational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl.
So, you're a copy of a dead woman. What exactly do you do for Mr. House?
Mr. House has a lot of needs, Sugar. I take care of all of them, and a lady doesn't kiss and tell.
Fair enough. Let's talk about something else.
Anything?
So, what is this
This
place?
is the Lucky 38 Resort and Casino, or it used to be. Mr. House has kept the place locked up tight for ages now. Nobody comes in or out.
I mean, we just did, so I guess that's not entirely true. What kind of robots are you?
Why, I'm a Robco PDQ 88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market.
Okay, so what can you tell me about Vegas?
Oh, there's lots of things to tell, I'm sure. There's the three families, the casinos, the other attractions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the families.
They're just new money, Sugar. They might pretend they're sophisticated, but between you and me, they're not far off from tribals. Emeritus especially are just awful brutes. The chairman and the White Glove Society at least pretend to have some culture.
Okay, how about the casinos?
Well, of course, there used to be a lot more of them. But these days, there are 3 open to the public. The Tops, the Ultra Lukes, and Gamora. And the Lucky 38, of course. But we're not open to the public. You're a special case, Sugar.
The Ultra Lukes. I don't know that I've ever paid attention to anyone in this game saying anything other than Ultra Lux. Or me thinking anything other than Ultra Lux. The Ultra Lukes, huh? What about the other attractions?
Well, let's see. The NCR has an embassy here. But why you'd want to go talk to a bunch of boring old politicians, I surely don't know. Oh, and the Vault 21 Hotel and Gift Shop has an adorable collection of old Vault-Tech memorabilia. And I suppose if you like neon signs, you might check out Michelangelo's sign shop.
Okay. I think we can say we have exhausted her of every single possible thing she can talk about. And
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public.
This-
Trespassers will be shot.
Yes, I know. Well, I mean, I know now. Thank you. That's going to kind of give us a clue into what we're doing here. Can we go through this? Yes, we can. You just pass right through. This predates any sort of cloth physics or anything in games. That's hilarious. I guess downstairs we go, because, what quest do I have? Oh, I still have the Benny quest active. Well, let's talk to Mr. House.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I'm pretty sure what I see in front of me is Bioshock. I can't think of the dude's name. Adam something. You remind me of him. I've never seen anything like this place except in Bioshock.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Well, then let's get down to business.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
I mean, it sounds pretty simple. So, what do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
It's a good start, but well below market price.
Very well. 5 times the bonus. Not 1 cap more.
The chip is worth far more than that.
My offer far exceeds the original terms of your contract, which, I will remind you, already obligates you to deliver the chip.
Alright, fair enough.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I mean, I have all sorts of questions.
What did you wish to know?
What is the platinum chip?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
I mean, the more I know about the chip, the easier I can find it.
You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort.
Okay. So if the chip's so valuable, why use a single courier to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak. Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
Indeed it was. So why don't you send your robots into the tops to arrest Benny?
Frontal assaults on casinos? Not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming. And all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
I know that he knows that I don't know that he doesn't know that. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm getting confused. I guess I have a right to know more?
That's simply not true. I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it and I paid for it dearly. To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars, not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then.
Okay, I mean, that seems pretty fair. Tell me about Benny, though. I do want to know more about him.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
Why would you... What use would you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement.
And why did Benny betray you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Yeah, I hear you there. So why didn't you intervene sooner when Benny ambushed me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
Okay. Last thing. Who are you, Mr. House?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The 3 families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
You appear to be a computer.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
Let's talk about something else. And then we'll say goodbye. And just because, you know what, we can... Oh, shoot. I don't know, I kind of want to do it, but I don't know if we have any more of these that we can burn. I don't even remember which one it was. It was like doctors, daily something, medical. Yeah, I don't think we have any more of them to burn. We had like 1. Shoot. Yeah, our med is just not high enough to talk with him and figure out what he really is. And that's fine. We don't need to know. Not right now. We'll find out eventually anyway. For now, I guess let's go downstairs.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the high roller suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Well, that's kind of cool. Let's go to the presidential suite then. Let's check that out before we get out of here. Look at that. We can open the door. We can activate the terminal. Ooh, we can upgrade the suite. Wow, look at that. Sure. Upgrade literally everything. Okay. I have no idea if that... what that actually did, but sure, we'll just upgrade all the things. Like, do we have to reload this area or anything? I mean, look at this, dude. This place is just ginormous. This is fantastic. I totally forgot about this. Like, no joke, I legitimately forgot about this place. This is cool, man. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the workbench. Got a bunch of stuff in here. Got that extra pilot light we don't need anymore. That's a nice big table for all of our friends here. I'm trying to remember if you can send everyone here now and they all just hang out here. I mean, that's basically what he was implying. But I think you can send everyone here, and rather than going back to their initial starting places, they'll now come back here and wait for you. which if that's the case, that's pretty darn cool because it's so much easier to track everyone down rather than trying to figure out where in the world everyone went. Yeah, this is cool. I dig this a lot. Got some weapon trunks. And we got some wardrobes here. Hey, random sunset sarsaparilla in the wardrobe. That's great. Yeah, this is fantastic, man. I'm very jazzed about this. I don't remember how long the main game takes from this point, but we are in a pretty good place. There's today's physician. That's the one we needed to talk to Mr. House. I'm actually kind of hoping that we'll be close to a level here. I did buy the radiation away from one of the random docks in the wasteland, so we got a couple thousand to go. That's fine. We got stuff we can do. Let's talk to Victor. Let's head down to the strip.
Casino floor.
And we'll go ahead and get out of this place. We'll collect our friends. Collect sounds like such a, I don't know.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Okay, thanks. All right, are you guys,
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
how do you know?
Aw, just when the standing...
I'm not sure how you even know that. Follow me. Okay, great. Come along. Come along, everyone. Come along.
Wow. That's crazy.
Okay, so we got our friends back joining us again, and I think this is probably a good place to leave it. We will...
Check that out. He just left the Lucky 38.
Please do not stand in the fences.
That particular movement there reminded me a lot of Knights of the Old Republic and some of the dancing in there. Wow, everyone vanished. Did you notice that? Everyone literally vanished. That's weird. Anyway, pick up on the next one as we go deeper into Las Vegas. And we will be going into the tops because we got to go pay a visit to Benny, which, if I remember right, is going to be interesting because I want to say that, you know, if you know someone's coming after you, you're going to take all their weapons, but maybe they won't take Veronica's and she'll just be able to punch him in the face, or maybe we will. I don't know. Maybe we wouldn't even actually get to fight him just yet. I can't remember. It's been too long. Catch you next one, Tom. Thanks for watching. Man, look at that. See you later.